Good morning, my coffee cakes. I figured I'd do a pop-up morning live, so here I am. Hopefully this live finds you well. Yes, I did wake up like this. My hair is a mess. And, Frankie over here, she's, decided to take over the bed, pushing me out of here. She doesn't want to get up right now, but she wants to push me out of the bed. So, hey, into the bush. Hey, Chris. Good morning, everybody. Happy Ostara. Today's the spring equinox. I know it's hard to enjoy the small things right now, but we kind of do. Don't bring up that word. You know. Hey, Jeff. Good morning. Supposedly YouTube is censoring us a bit, so I get it. Yeah. See, look at this. Have to wash the hair today. Not going anywhere, but washing it. Definitely vlogging everything. Y'all have a weekly vlog out tomorrow night. I think tomorrow night. Gonna continue to do the read with me videos. I think we all should do some kind of video series to help everybody out this time. It's hard. It's hard. And that's why we here. Thank you. So, sorry guys. I guess YouTube. I'm in my room, so sometimes it doesn't work very well. But I'm gonna move on to the living room. So hopefully this live is working properly. Okay, so here we are. So we're on day number 6 here. It's definitely a scary time here. I'm seeing photos of the Long Island Expressway being totally empty, which, that's new. Not exciting, but it's new. Usually by now there's, it's the morning live drive, But, so it's definitely very eerie, dim, and grim. But just letting y'all know, I just heard that Disney did something really awesome. There's that new movie that just came out, Onward. Yeah, the one about the trolls or something like that. And because the kids can't go to the movies to see it, it seems as though that they're going to put it onto Disney Plus very soon. So, good morning, Ifer Brennan. Good morning. Yes, blessed Ostara, blessed be. Hopefully, I mean, it's kind of one of those sad days because we want to go out and enjoy it. But you can go out and take a walk. Take your dog out for a walk. Take your kids out for a walk. I know it's supposed to be touching my face. I have. um, but like I said, I just heard, I just was reading an article just a little while ago saying that the lovely folks at Disney are putting the new Disney movie Onward onto the Disney Plus app, which I think is really awesome. Disney, that's really cool. Shout out to Disney for doing that. These kids are I mean, I can tell you from my own perspective, because I have 2 kids, and I mean, my son, he's doing okay with this because he wants to stay home and do things, and the school sent an iPad for him to do his schoolwork on. Unfortunately, it is preloaded with YouTube Kids. I kind of wish that wasn't there, but I guess they are, using that in school for, to keep the kids kind of entertained. So they have that. But my daughter, she's a tween, and You know, she wants to be able to meet up with her friends, her cousins, and things like that. But it's hard because that's not allowed. You know, it's not allowed right now. And unfortunately, you know, when these crises happen, it's the kids who, unfortunately, you know, they're the ones that, unfortunately, get, you know, the grunt of the situation. You know, Easter's coming on April 12th. I don't know what Easter's going to look like for these kids. You know, I'm sure there's going to be no Easter egg hunts or, you know, anything like that. I guess we'll just have to do that ourselves. Uh-oh. So, you know, I mean, I don't know. It seems as though the stores are pretty well stocked up of Easter candy at the very least. I mean, if you can go before they shut everything down, you know, I guess make your own little Easter egg hunt in your yard. Um, uh, we got to do our best to. Here's my thoughts on this because I'm seeing some posts on Facebook about, you know, people saying that, you know, we have to make light of this at home so the kids aren't traumatized. Um, you know, let them do fun things, but they still got to do their schoolwork. That's the only thing is they still got to do their schoolwork. And, you know, but, um, you know, that's still important, the schoolwork. They still got to do that. And, you know, I know that the schools are still, that's one way of scratching your face. I know the schools are still working on, you know, how to properly educate these kids, and they have to get the sites up and running. Unfortunately, this was like all really fast. Um, you know, for me, it's really fast because I was really not expecting, you know, things to get to this level, but it did. And we'll just have to figure it all out, you know. But yes, I mean, make sure your kids do your schoolwork. Some of the schools here, um, on Long Island here, um, they are actually doing live classes all day, which means you have to be on your computer, tablet, or whatever. Not all schools are doing that, but some are, I guess, to ensure that the kids actually are, you know, doing what's right. Um, Makes sense, you know. Um, you know, it's sad because we have to tell these kids it's not a vacation. This is not a vacation. This is quarantine for our own good, and they still have to do the schoolwork. Um, you know, but supposedly, they're still going to do spring break here, for now. For now, because um, they are doing the schoolwork online instead of in school. So it's not like they're not doing anything. They're still doing their work. So, you know, that's pretty cool. Um, so, yeah. Oops. I know. Hold on. Gonna get the hand sanitizer. Just touched my face. Anyone else getting the itchies? Like it feels like your skin's crawling right now. That's where I'm at. I feel like my skin's crawling. You know. Um, so I'm just gonna put a little koala cooler onto my hands. Yeah. Hold on one second, guys. I'm just doing the right thing, doing diligence. We have to do diligence. All right. Putting the sanitizer on. All right. My hands are sanitized. Whoop, whoop. Oh, boy. I'm going to make a pot of coffee in a minute here. We can do that together. Um, you know, what's for breakfast? Well, it is what it is. Like I said, in past lives, DoorDash and Uber Eats are indeed operational. Please do support small businesses right now, and that's another great way of doing that. Oops, that's just a scratch. There was no boogers. um, you know, I'm sure these people could really use the money right now too. Um, we have to do our best to help each other out right now. We have to help each other out, and one way of doing that is finding some way to support the small businesses. I mean, if you need a job, joining Uber Eats and DoorDash is actually an excellent idea right about now. I'm seeing some teachers out there offering childcare. Unfortunately, people are complaining about, how much they're charging. Some people are charging like $15 an hour. I mean, that is minimum wage, or getting close to it, rather. Our minimum wage is $13 an hour here in New York, but, we gotta do what's right, Don't complain about what people are charging for that service. They gotta do what they gotta do. They still gotta put food on their table, and, do their diligence as well. So, yeah. So, hopefully everyone's favoring well right about now. It is Ostara, which means the Easter, not the spring equinox. Sorry, I'm not wide awake. So it's the spring equinox today. You know, you can go out and enjoy spring. You can get out of there and go outside a bit. That's awesome. Going out and enjoying some fresh air and sunshine. That's like the number one thing right there. Fresh air and sunshine. Put some content out. Read books. I see there's a lot of adults reading to kids on Facebook. I don't know if I'm going to do that here, but and I could. I do have some kids' books here. So we're going to get up here. I'm going to make a pot of coffee. You get to join me with that. I have a couple new coffee creamers. I could do a video review, but, since we're here now, can do it now. I got the Funfetti coffee creamer right now. If my live isn't working and there's only one person just sitting here and watching, let me know. And if you're one person, you can always do something nice and share. I'd appreciate it. So, oops. Oh. Somebody forgot to turn the coffee pot off last night, so hopefully we're going to be able to get that out. Now you guys get to see me get burned live. Sure, that's something that would be a happy-go-lucky thing here on YouTube, since there's a lot of people who wish me gone. So, let's see here. Ugh. Hey, Justin, good morning. How are things over there by you? I hear California is officially on full lockdown, huh? I think they're working on that here too. And right now it's not. Like a definite, but the people are calling for it. I at this rate, I'm for whatever works. Yeah, we're the only. I mean, they just as of yesterday, they want all the hair hairdressers and barbers and beauty shops to be closed. I'm surprised they didn't that didn't go with when they shut down the bars and things, because hairdressers, they gotta touch your hair and your face, since the face is the most sensitive part of all this. That's a shocking part of it. you know I mean, thankfully, simple things like, oops, don't mind the water, I'm just putting a pot of coffee on. Yeah, that's I'm seeing lots of photos out there of good morning, Poochie. Good morning. Hopefully you're staying safe. um you know what part of this is making me want to save my money. you know I want to order something for breakfast or lunch. These kids, I'm telling you, the kids are favoring the hardest out of all this. And you want to do the right thing and make them happy right now. Trust me, I'm going through that myself. Oh no, yeah. Well, no. You can do Uber Eats and DoorDash. They're doing no contact delivery. Um, so I mean, you can go. You can. I mean, here anyway. So far, you can still get food. Just it has to be curbside, or what do you call that? Drive through. So they do still have some ways of getting food and like that. If you're gonna do that, I highly just suggest avoiding like the big name corporations, because they're the ones that's gonna do okay with all this. So try to do your best and support small like delis and diners and things. However, I'll share the word and you know that I've been hearing lately. I know there's a lot of fake news about things that are being gifted and granted out there, but I had just seen that both Burger King and McDonald's are going to be giving out free kids meals. I know Burger King is requiring you to buy an adult meal to get it, but exactly, Justin. A lot of them here are still open, like the small delis, and a lot of them are offering free delivery right now too, which is awesome. Yeah, we need to support them. Um, I mean, I did buy up all the bagels from Target the other day. I know. I wasn't I wasn't looking to get into the hysteria part of all this, but um, I saw that there were only 3 packs of mini bagels left, and that's exactly what my kids want, are mini bagels for breakfast. So I saw 3 bags of mini bagels left, and I said, well, I guess I'm buying them up, because I don't know when the next time I'm gonna make it to Target again. Um, I don't know when we're gonna do anything again. Um, I mean, my hopes are that what they're saying about the stimulus package is true. I mean, that would be really awesome. I mean, where are we going to spend it right now? But on the bright side, it can go towards our bills. We could still do Uber Eats and DoorDash and support the small businesses that way. That's very big right now, is that we got to, support small businesses. And the thing is, while the stores may have no food right now, you may be able to get something through Uber Eats or DoorDash. I mean, it's not ideal because it's expensive, but I'm noticing a lot of good morning, Mike. How are you doing today? One thing I've noticed on Uber Eats, at the very least, I'm touching my ear, not my face. um, as far as I know here, the banks are still open. I did get my tax refund, but I didn't cash it. My mom kindly just transferred money from her bank account in the amount of the tax check. So I didn't have to go to the bank. So I guess once this is all over and things are safe, then then we'll worry about it then. As far as I know, the banks haven't closed just yet. In fact, people are suggesting to go get as much cash as possible. I mean, I don't carry cash, so I prefer not to do that. So yeah, they're definitely well, I got some of this right next to me. Suppose I have another order of hand sanitizer coming in soon, either today or tomorrow. For us subscription box people, that kind of makes me wonder what's going to happen there. Well, you know what? These kinds, this is not like the really expensive brand. Well, I mean, this is the Bath and Body Works ones. So I'm seeing a lot of people on Mercari. I haven't looked on eBay, to tell you the truth, but the people who are selling this stuff on Mercari are the ones who, like, when they have the semi-annual sale, they buy up as much as they can, and then they resell it. So they're reselling it anyways. So one has got nothing to do with the other, right now. So, as long as they could ship it, that's awesome. That's the one thing I'm wondering is, like, the subscription boxes, what's going to happen with those? Are they going to be able to ship those? Because I don't know if you guys have heard, my favorite YouTuber, other than my bestie Jamie there. Yeah. Yeah, right. 10 years. Yeah. Isn't that crazy how they're just buying up all the toilet paper right now? I mean, the thing is, I don't want to judge anyone for doing this, I don't, but it just feels to me like, you got to have some hope. I'd said anyone. Okay, so I read an article, I don't want to give too much conflicting things, but the article that I had read last night was that anyone who makes under $75,000 a year, which would be us, the people on disability, they are going to get $1,200. I don't think that we're not going to get it. They want to. It's a stimulus package. Disability can't get us for it because we didn't ask for it. We didn't earn it. It's just a gift. So, yeah. I mean, I hope. The one thing that I was very fearful of is, like, if God forbid the banks get shut down because of all this, we may not even get our disability checks next month. Because like last year if the government shutdown had persisted on, we would have been stuck with no checks, So hopefully, yeah, I'm with you on that one, Justin. I'm with you on that one. I'll believe it when I see it. Yeah. I mean, we could talk about it. We could, I'm kind of, yeah, right. Right, exactly. I mean, supposedly don't mind me, I'm just putting some Splenda in a cup. So yeah, I have a new one, Funfetti flavored coffee creamer. This is going to be fun, I hope. I still have to eat my breakfast somewhere along the line. I'm trying to think if I should treat the kids to a little something. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, I'm not going to get greedy with it. I'm just going to pay my credit card bill, which is going to be like $300. And then, ooh, it smells like cake. Ooh. I'm the only one. Ooh. I'm the only one who's drinking this, so if I licked it, it's mine. Ooh, it tastes like icing. Cake icing. So, hey, it's simple pleasures right now. We all got to enjoy our, this is the Coffee Mate Funfetti. Kind of wish I bought more than one, but I actually bought, I got greedy and bought 3 cinnamon toasty crunch, a Peeps, and a peanut butter cup one. So I'm good on coffee creamer for a while. You know, I'm good on coffee creamer for a while, as in, like, if the shutdown ends soon. But we're not on full lockdown yet, so um I mean, I'm for whatever works. I have to be fair here and admit that, just last week, I was before we even knew what was going on here, is that, I was like, "Oh yeah, we got to live life to the fullest and got to get out there because this could very well be, yeah, I like the Irish cream. Yeah. I'm getting a little adventurous. I like the cinnamon toast crunch one the best, but this tastes pretty good. Yeah, yeah. Well, rumor has it. I mean, I don't know here. I don't know about everywhere else, but there's a petition running around asking Governor Cuomo here in New York to have our rents waived and our utilities waived. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, Cablevision, could, do without. I mean, for me, I only have basic cable, which I never use, and I have basic cable, and I have my internet, and I have my Fire Stick. But if you weren't here earlier, so Disney Plus, Disney, the lovely folks at Disney Plus, have kindly put that new movie Onward, the one that just came out in the theaters. Since we can't go to the theaters, they are putting it onto. They're putting it right onto Disney Plus today, I think, maybe. Yeah, yeah, exactly, Justin. This is really going to hit a lot of people hard with the bills. I know for here, anyways, I want to give the number a call a little later. United Way is helping people with their bills. So I'm going to give them a call and see what they can do for me. Oh, ooh, it's a little hot. Just a little hot. But tastes good. Oh, I know, I'm touching my eyes. Touching my eyes. Oh yeah, this is the oh, so I got this at Starbucks before they couldn't just the week before they said they can't put your coffee in your own cup anymore. Yeah, I actually bought it just for that. And I had plans of looking for that like sparkly pink one that people are selling for $50. But who's gonna buy coffee mugs now? Yeah. Well, the United Way, well, that must be a New York thing then, because the United Way is one of the big companies, big organizations that helps like the small like organizations here, like a lot of the case management organizations are paid for by through the United Way. The United Way takes care of them. Um, so supposedly I can call them and see if they can. Not some. I'm not looking. Listen, I'm not looking to take as much as. Yeah, yeah. It's a non-for-profit. Yeah. Well, they get loads of cash from the federal government, and people donate to them. Um, so I'm not looking for like a ton of freebies here. I mean, I guess the bright side of all this is like, we can't go anywhere, and I see not a lot of companies are you know, going to be open for online either. Yeah, exactly, Justin. That's it. So supposedly the United Way is helping with bills and stuff. I'm gonna give them a call maybe later. Um, Jacob's school will be delivering breakfast and lunch. It's nothing fancy. It's a bowl of cereal and a sandwich. Um, that's awesome. They actually are delivering every day throughout this whole thing, his lunch and breakfast. Um, so we got that going for us. Yeah, I mean, Isabel, I mean, so with the regular school district, because Jacob is in special ed, the way they're doing it is you have to go pick it up at the school, like a drive-through, and but I don't drive, and, I mean, they were talking about it the other day, how they might, set up, like, a mobile drop-off, But I haven't heard anything about that yet. So I guess they're waiting to see how long the school closure is going to last. Um, so far, we're only closed till April 1st. So um, we don't know. I mean, New York City is closed till April 20th. But I think they got the worst of it out there. And hopefully out here, they closed it just in time. We could hope anyways, right? We could hope that they caught it in time. Yeah, I know. And you know what's stupid about the April 1st date is that April 1st is a Wednesday. Yeah, April 1st is a Wednesday. So what are they going to do? Make them go back to school Thursday and Friday? Like, that doesn't make any sense. You might as well just let them finish out that week. I mean, the only reason I could think New York City is keeping theirs out till April 20th is because that's the day that they're supposed to come back from spring break. When I was talking to Jacob's speech therapist yesterday, um, spring break is still going to happen though. I don't think that's how they're doing it because they are actually making the kids do their work online at home. So we do have that going for us right now. They sent an iPad home for Jacob, and Isabel, she'll just have to do her stuff. They did say yesterday that if the schools had to close longer than April 1st, they are going to set up a day and a time for the parents to go to the school and get the stuff, that get their school books and stuff. So, I mean, they have some ideas as to how they're going to do it. Yeah. Right, right, right. See, that's the thing is, well, actually, I haven't gone out with a mask, but um, um, just stay in the distance is the best thing you can do. Like when I went to go take care of the cat on Tuesday and Wednesday, Dollar Tree is still open because they sell food, so they're considering that as an essential store to keep open. Um, so I had the opportunity to go in there, but I didn't go in there because of the fact that it's a like it's like tight. It's not a big store where like I can have that space, so I didn't go in there. Um, I don't even know if they had anything left at this point. They're starting to ration things here too. Food is being rationed a little bit here and there. Chicken, um, as in like non-cooked chicken, is on a limit 2 per person um, right now, as well as baby products are up to 5. Um, Target was rationing out soap and things to like 6. I'll tell you what though, the one thing that's not selling out is Mrs. Meyer's. Now I get it, y'all want to have like your whatevers. I don't know. I'm a Mrs. Meyer's fan, so for me, I made sure I bought some of that because, you know, plants never killed you, right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's exactly how it is here, Mike. That's why they're rationing things out now. They're rationing it out. You know, only 2 packs of chicken per person, but Miss Kelly, well played. Well played. So, you're only allowed to buy 2 packs of uncooked chicken per person, but you can buy as many rotisserie chickens as you like. But I don't want to like, you know, overdo it, you know, either. See, that's the thing is, you know, while people are buying up all this stuff, don't they realize that, you know, this is going to end sometime, and you know you're buying up all this stuff, now you're going to be stuck with it after. And now I'm seeing like Costco is saying that they're not going to, you can't return your over buys, you know. So if you bought like, you know, 10 years worth of toilet paper, you can't return it, you're stuck with it. And you better not be gouging people with it either. You know what would be awesome after all this is, at the very least, you know, these people who bought up all this toilet paper will either, you know, keep it, or donate it to the food pantries and to the veterans and things like that. You know, that would be awesome. But don't hold your breath, right? I mean, I've definitely seen a little gouging here and there. The local store down the road decided to charge $10 for a packet of water. See, that's one thing I'm not gonna feed into here is the bottled water. I never used bottled water before all this, and I'm not gonna start using it now. Simply because, oh, awesome. Yes, get your coffee. Yes. I'm thinking about being nice to the kids and maybe ordering something online for breakfast, or, it's hard because we got to try to make some sense of normalcy here. You want to, but you might not be able to. So I'm trying here. But before anything, I just want to take a hot minute here, and two lovely subscribers of mine have been quite generous. So hopefully she'll see this later. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to go live later. I'm going to try because, yeah, there you go. I mean, see, here's the thing. Here's the thing. If I order like a chef salad from a deli here, because I had the sleeve, I don't have, my stomach is still like this. I can't eat that whole salad in one sitting. So that is like 3 or 4 meals for me. So it kind of does, I mean, while it's not cheap to be ordering things, it kind of does help, I saw something about that. I saw somebody saying that there was a lady at the store buying up all the children's flu and cold and flu. Doesn't that, wait, so children's cold and flu doesn't have, who's it in there? The stuff that y'all make meth out of? It doesn't have that in there? So they're not limiting anything? I can't remember if that was one of the ones that has the stuff in there, but I mean, you don't want to be buying up all that either, because you don't want your kids accidentally getting a hold of it. I'm not, the way I look at life is quiet. It's been very quiet upstairs. I'm avoiding them because they've been going out and about a lot. I mean, I went to the store. I went to take care of the cat Tuesday and Wednesday, and I did stop in Target both days. And Wednesday I did go to Target. I picked up the kids' breakfasts and lunches, as well as I went to the food pantry and 2 grocery stores. But after that, I'm bunkered down. I'm not going anywhere for right now. Maybe tomorrow I'll go to my mom's house. I mean, I do have to give these kids, some. I have to give these kids something here. And my mom's retired. She doesn't work for the school anymore. So I mean, unless if they put us on 24-hour lockdown, I'm probably still gonna go to my mom's house. And actually, there's a bagel shop on the way to my mom's house who is giving free bagels to children. So I may stop in there for that. Of course, I'm sure my mom will purchase something there just to, So, I'm ready to bunker down if I have to. I really don't want to, but at least for the kids' sake, yeah, she's about 15 minutes away. She's a few towns over. I have to say, the one thing that this is really hard for is, I talk about this, well, California, the whole state of California is on full lockdown as of right now. If you guys didn't know, California is on full lockdown. They may have to put us on lockdown here in New York because we have quite a lot of cases running around. I haven't heard anything yet, but I mean, listen, I'm for whatever works at this point. This is really scary. It's definitely scary. I'm seeing photos of Times Square being completely empty. That breaks my heart. My trip to New York City is canceled. I'm sure of it. I was supposed to go on April 4th. I'm almost 100% sure that it's canceled. And I haven't heard anything about that, Justin. They're not on full lockdown over there. I think the lockdown will be like a statewide order. They have different law. They have different government. Well, here, so how New York works? Okay, so we have Governor Cuomo. Yeah. Well, actually, Westchester has the most. Westchester has a lot more. So how New York works is we have Governor Cuomo, he's the head of the whole state, you know. He's the one who's been, creating, state mandated stuff. So from there, you have the counties upstate New York. There's Rockland County, Westchester County, Albany, and all that stuff. Then you have New York City, who has their um, has their government, and Long Island has Nassau County and Suffolk County, and we all have our own like county uh, legislators and things like that. So I mean, the mayor of New York City, De Blasio, he's in charge of all 5 boroughs. Yeah, Westchester County. What's that? Rochelle. Rochelle is where they have the biggest issues. So that story, as far as I know, I don't want to spread any false news here. So how that happened is there was a lawyer. I guess he went to China. I don't know if it was on vacation or work related. That whatever. He was in China. He came back. He had it, and he still lived life to the fullest, and he infected his whole town. Basically, he went to clubs and bars and whatever he had to do, and that's why they have a problem. He might have been Jewish too, as I know I'd seen some things about a Jewish temple having contact with somebody, and they had to all go on quarantine. So look at what's his name, Idris Elba. Did you guys see about Idris Elba, the actor Idris? He said he had come in contact with someone and tested positive, so he went on his own quarantine. And I heard Justin Trudeau from Canada, he's on quarantine as well. His wife had the symptoms, and he just put his whole family on a voluntary quarantine, which is awesome. It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard. And I thought I saw some article. I'll have to find it. Supposedly, Tom Hanks is not having a good go at it. He has it. And I thought I saw something that he's not doing well with it. I mean, he's not young. Tom Hanks is not young. This is not for the young folks. So, although I was reading an article yesterday that said that they're actually saying the majority of people who are in the hospital are young. Yeah. But they're taking it the way they got to take it. If you follow Ellen DeGeneres on Instagram, she's so cute. I'm loving it. She's doing, she's calling celebrities. She's doing like little videos on her Instagram calling celebrities. I just love, the one thing I do love with all this, there is a sense of community going on. First off on YouTube, I know that Thomas and It's a Wonderfell's Life are not in here, but I'm just shooting them out a big thank you because It's a Wonderfell's Life sent some goodies off of my Amazon wish list. And the other day, Wednesday, I wasn't even live, and I got an email from PayPal that someone, one of my followers, Thomas, had sent $20 for lunch. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Yeah. Well, see, Justin, my issue, other than my parents, so I know there's a lot of conflicting information out there, but from what I heard, I don't know if I've talked about this on my channel at all, but I actually had Lyme disease at the age of 10. It's currently in remission as far as I know. But supposedly because I had Lyme disease, I'm considered a high risk because supposedly this coronavirus can bring it out. It could actually get it out of remission. I don't know how truthful that is, but that's what somebody had told me. And also, I'm high risk because of my, okay. Make sure you make that bag of grapes, like, last.
I did.
Yeah, definitely stay safe out there, everybody. And another thing is, bariatric patients like myself are also high risk because of the fact that, um, with this, or any cold or flu, I'm very limited as to what I can take, medication wise. I'm not allowed to take any NSAIDs, but now they're saying NSAIDs are bad for this and that. There's definitely a lot of conflicting news out there. But yeah, well, I'm ready to stay in now. So I may, like I said, I may do the kids a solid and get them something, for a treat. Um, that's going to be a hard thing. I am worried about the banks closing, because if the banks close, then those of us who rely on our disability check, we may not get it. Also, I get child support on Tuesdays. So, and that could go to like, purchasing, foods and things. Although my freezer is now officially fully stocked, I took advantage of the 2 packs of chicken and I bought, hey, Firewolf Studios, good morning, my friend. How are you favoring, my good friend? How are we all doing? Though, yeah, yes, I actually bought a bunch of Tide Pods, um, the other day. I'm not usually one for Tide Pods, but I mean, it's quick and easy, considering I have to, I'm trying to avoid, whatever whatever's going on upstairs. All I have to do is open the door, throw a pod in, turn the machine on, and go back inside. So, I have to say this though. Um, since you're here, my good friend, my frosty firewolf friend, this is a great time for us YouTubers though. Yeah, we will. Cause let me tell you something. Last week, Saturday, I had plans of ordering from Peapod. Peapod is a grocery delivery service through Stop and Shop here. And as of Saturday, they couldn't deliver till Wednesday. And the one downside to that is if they run out of stuff, like if they can't complete your order, like the full order, then you're gonna get a refund, and it takes at least 10 business days to get your refund. I'm like, I'm not playing Russian roulette with my money like that. So I'll just, so I just waited for my mom to come home from Florida, and I didn't even go to like the before the 10, the senior time. I just went, when I could, and thankfully they had, enough stuff. Toilet paper I'm good on for right now. One thing I have to be honest. That I take care of a cat in the store. I'm not sure if that's going to be able to be done next week. I'm going to assume no. But somebody was supposed to pick him up Saturday, but now they're not because their husband said no cat. So anyways, so we have our own supplies, in the store. And I had paper towels with me, and garbage bags, and Lysol wipes. And I was just waiting. I was just hoping, please don't tackle me to the ground for the Lysol wipes. That's where life is right now. It's like, I'm kind of afraid that somebody's going to tackle me while I'm trying to take care of this cat. Um, I mean, I did go to the food bank on Wednesday, and they did give toilet paper. So, I mean, that food bank has toilet paper, which is awesome. I hope they'll be able to keep up the demand. I mean, it's hard. That's the other thing is food banks, they do a lot, as is, and adding this to it is just, it's interesting. Last year, we had the government shutdown for, the government shutdown, and now we have this. Isn't this something? Last year we had the government shutdown, and now this year we have this virus causing us all kinds of troubles. I hope they get it together. I'm just, it's like I said, it's hard because, for me, I'm trying hard not to be like selfish and things. I have agoraphobia, so if you don't know what agoraphobia is, Wow. Yeah, Target was pretty much the same the other day. The one things that they didn't sell out are the brands that I use to clean my house. So I was good. I like Mrs. Meyer's. Mrs. Meyer's is like an all-natural plant-based cleaner. And actually Target has their own brand called Everclear. And I did manage to get some of that too. So, I mean, I did get like a small, like sample-y size of bleach from Dollar Tree the other day, but I'm just going to continue using the plant-based stuff because nobody died from plants, you know, and bleach is kind of a little harsh for me. I'm highly allergic to Lysol, like as in like the spray Lysol, so I can't even use it if I wanted it. It would actually make my throat close. So, um, you know, the one downside to all this is the hatred that's going around out there. Y'all seeing this? I was live the other day and had some in my live stream, and I was like, no, I can't have this. Miss Kelly, don't, that does not represent me in the least bit, you know. Um, I don't want to play the blame game of all this. That's not, yeah, I don't use Lysol. I've never really, the only like non-plant-based cleaner I use is Fabuloso, you know, 'cause it smells nice and it doesn't affect me. But I didn't realize, thanks to Poochie, she told me that it's not good for dogs. Also, if you have cats, I don't know if you all know this, but Lysol is actually very bad for cats. So if you have cats, don't be using any Lysol right now. You know, the spray Lysol. Careful with the cats. You know, I don't know what the deal is for like, veterinarians being open right now, but just be very mindful of your pets. And just so you know, this coronavirus doesn't affect our pets. So that's the sad thing is I'm seeing a lot of articles talking about how people are giving away their pets or having them euthanized even because they're afraid. It just doesn't. Your pets are already. If you follow the rules there, your pets are already vaccinated for their strain. This is a human strain, you know. I don't know how or where this came about. You know, I don't want to. I can go on with the conspiracies. I'm for it. I get it, you know. But, we just got to do diligence. Make sure you check on your handicapped neighbors and, the elderly neighbors, and of course wash your hands. My friend who is a retired military police officer had said that Listerine is very good for this. I have to be honest, I gave that a try, and I did see a lot of gunk. Not to get gross, but norovirus, yeah, and Ebola, you're right. Yeah, yeah. There's also something else, salmonella. Salmonella. But yeah, I used to work with reptiles. Um, it's sad because I hate it when something like this happens and then they automatically go to the extreme and blame the animals for it. I mean, is it possible that this came about by eating animals that we shouldn't have been eating in the first place? Absolutely. Absolutely. But that's not the animal's fault. That's people for being, selfish, greedy people. We gotta not do that. You know. This funfetti isn't so bad. Um, you know, there's a big joke going around, and some people think I'm being overly sensitive about it. What goes well with corona? Lyme disease. No, it doesn't. You do not want Lyme disease. I'm telling you, you do not want it. I had it really bad as a 10-year-old child. And I can kind of understand, the need to do all these things. Right, right. Exactly. It's just that it's been, they're saying because of the, you know, um, what do you call it? The climate change, the warm weather, and, us being us is what's causing this. But there is a positive side to this. I'm reading a lot of articles saying because of the fact that, we have to stay inside due to corona. There's actually, yeah, that's exactly it, Justin. You're right. And but the one thing that they're saying is because people are forced to go inside, there's a lot less pollution from cars, planes, trains, and all that stuff. And I read an article that dolphins are actually back in the Venice canals. These animals haven't been there in a long time because of it being too peoply there for them, you know. So there is a plus. They're actually saying that Mother Earth is actually, you know, catching her breath right now. So, you know, that's awesome. You know, there is some positives to this, and you know, the one thing I hope that comes out of this is that, you know, when we do come out of this, that we do, yeah, I'm reading a lot of articles about this. Yes. You know, the animals are able to go out and enjoy themselves without us, you know, harassing them. And Mother Earth is, you know, catching her breath because, you know, we can't go out as much now. Um, this is awesome. I mean, it's awesome in that sense. It's not awesome that people are getting this disease and getting really sick and dying. That's terrible. But, you know, I hope the one thing that comes out of this, you know, is after all said and done, we learn to value Mother Earth and our, you know, our other brethren, the animals and nature. You know, that's one thing I hope comes out of it. Since today is Ostara, you know, it's the spring equinox. So I'm hoping, you know, with all this said and done, that, you know, we can, you know, learn to value Mother Earth after all this, you know, all of her abundance. Yeah, yeah, yeah. She's cleansing herself right now. Yeah, because we have to stay inside, and you know, like I said, it's not good that we're all getting sick and dying here. But you know, maybe this might solve some of our issues here. I mean, I hope this doesn't go on as long as they're predicting. You know, they're predicting this can go on till September. I hope not. I hope not. I mean, I'm one of those people, like, you know, I worked for, you know, I worked for Marshall's this year. I know it was only a week of work, but don't mind my bat wings here. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Gotta wash the hands. Um, yeah. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I think it's time to start, like, you know, saying we gotta limit, you know, the amount of children, and, you know, we gotta do better with our eating too. You know, the factory farms, you know, don't help, you know, this situation. I mean, maybe now, you know, we're all gonna go vegan. Wouldn't that be awesome? I know some people may not agree with that, but it could happen. It could happen, you know, because, you know, this did, I mean, I know there's a lot of, you know, conspiracies as to how this actually really began, but, you know, if anything, we might learn that, you know, eating animals is not ideal here, you know. I mean, I'd like to get back to going back to being a vegan. It was a much happier time for me. So, oh, she's fine. She's in the bed with Isabel. Yeah, I was gonna go live from my room, but for whatever reason, it just, you know, my Wi-Fi wasn't so good. Let me see if I can. I'm sure Isabel will be upset if I grab her, but let me see. Frankie, come here, girl. It's time to get up, Frankie. Come here. Oh my gosh, it's time to get up, Frankie. Oh my gosh. Come on, girl. I don't hear a clip clop of her little paws yet. Frankie. Franks. Come here, girl. Wow. I mean, on the bright side, one thing that comes of this is these kids will get a little R&R, you know. I have to be honest, the one thing I'm liking about this is I don't have to get up at 6:45 to get Isabel on the bus, you know. There is a plus side to this, you know. But then they'll have to get back to it, you know, come September, I'm guessing. I mean, there's definitely no like indication that they're going to close the schools. No, I haven't got her a hot dog because I haven't been to 7-Eleven. I don't even know how 7-Eleven's working these days. I actually almost went to 7-Eleven the other day, but I stopped myself because, you know, I kind of felt, it did feel like a little selfish to go to 7-Eleven. Yeah. Yeah, bearded dragons are one. Yeah, I loved working with bearded dragons. Oh, I think I hear clip clops. Frankie, come here, Franks. Yeah, you know what? Here's the thing: is like, I just don't like blaming animals for things. I don't like blaming the animals for things. They probably get these things because we're just so terrible. I always feel terrible. I mean, they've been talking about culling deer in this area because of the Lyme disease issue. And can I tell you something? I had Lyme disease very badly, very, very badly as a kid. It was so bad that I was hospitalized for about a week, and then I had to stay home for 6 weeks. Bless you, bless you. I had to stay home. Okay, for 6 weeks, and I was on IV treatment at home. So yeah. I mean, we're all prone to something, that's the way I look at it. And, for me, can I tell you the truth? If they were culling deer because of me, I couldn't live with myself. They don't bother me, and I don't bother them, I, uh, I just not, I don't like that idea. It's not their fault, you know. So what is everybody watching now? I want to ask y'all. Have you guys like discovered anything cool on Netflix and Hulu? Um, Anyone watching that show on Netflix, The Circle? I just started it yesterday. That's really cool. I don't know if you know what The Circle is, but it's a show with social media type folks. If the people who do The Circle want to give me a call, I'd be happy to be on that show. It sounds really fun. If the Circle is a show where they have a bunch of different like social media types on there. They had a girl who was Frankie, are you crying? All of a sudden lately, Frankie doesn't want to jump down out of the bed. Um, so um, so this show called The Circle, I heard about that. So the show called The Circle, so they're taking a bunch of people like who are like big on social media. There's a couple of catfishes on there. There's the jock. There's the model type, the geeky type, the New York Guido type. Yes, I could say that. Yes, I can say that. I'm from New York. So they put them. So what the show is? It's a reality show, and they put them all in this building. I mean, their apartments are gorgeous. I would happily live in those apartments. So they put them in these apartments, and they don't have any access to the outside world as of right now where I'm at. They don't have actual access to each other either. So that's how they get the catfishing. They have one guy who is pretending to be a girl. He's not. He's pretending to be his girlfriend, and they got a girl who's pretending to be a prettier girl and things like that. And so they have to rank each other every day. And the two highest ranks are the social influencers of the day. Me too. Was SVU on last night? Was it a new episode? Probably not. I have Hulu, so I'll have to see. I missed Grey's Anatomy last night, too. Do you think Grey's Anatomy is going to do an episode on this kind of thing? I mean, I know they've done quite a few different things like this, and I know The Good Doctor has done things on this. I'm just wondering. I wonder if SVU is going to do anything on this. I mean, like, I'm sure this is unfortunately going to be, like, could be a hotbed for, crime and stuff. I'm wondering. What do you think? Yeah. Well, that's a joy. See, that's the joys of, having Netflix and Hulu is that, yeah, I would totally watch. I mean, I love SVU. It's my favorite show. And Grey's Anatomy. Has anyone checked out that the show on the Gilgo Beach murders? I'm avoiding that one. That one I'm not, here's the thing is I've never been to Gilgo Beach of my 34 years of existence here on Long Island. I've never been there. It was always Jones Beach or, the local town beaches or, things like that. So I've never been to Gilgo Beach. So yeah, we've been dealing with this murder case here on Long Island for quite some time now. I don't think it's ever gonna get solved, but I mean, there's like well, SVU did an episode on it like either last year or the year before. Um, I mean, I as a New Yorker, I'm just avoiding it because I just, listen, I think it's important to find out who did this so it doesn't come back around or copycats or anything like that. But I don't know. I'm not really a fan of continuing on about this, as in like the media continuing on about it. However, didn't they free that one guy? Didn't Netflix have that show about that one killer and he ended up being innocent or something like that? I don't know. Oh, here she comes. Come on up, Franks. Come here, girl. Come here. Yesterday, Jacob had as far as I know, yeah, the trains are still up and running. Come on up, girl. Come on, your fans want to say hello. Come on. Come on, girl. I'm sure. Well, they had that one movie from a few years ago called Outbreak. I think that was on the Ebola virus. Come here, Franks. Come here. You want to say hi to your fans? Oh, you're awake, huh? She's going to be awake for like 2 minutes, and then she's going to go right back to sleep. Yep, I can sense it. She's probably, she's not going to be used to having these kids here 24 hours a day. You want to say hi? Hey, girl. Hey, girl. Say hi to Justin and Mike. And whoever's, watching and not commenting, huh? Say hi, everybody. Yeah. She gotta get as much nap time in as possible because the kids are home. Yeah, the kids are home. Yeah, so, yeah, she's here. Say hi, everybody. Oh, you gotta wash your face soon. Yeah, we have to wash her face too, It's not affected, this doesn't affect dogs, that's the heartbreaking part of all this is that people think that this is gonna, affect the dogs or the dogs are gonna get it and share it to them, but dogs are already, she's spoiled all right. That's the one thing is like the other day when I was taking care of the cat is the pet store had plenty of dog food. I was actually preparing the idea that I would have to get extra chicken just to feed her. I have cans of chicken, but, I was actually preparing the idea that I'm going to have to cook her a piece of chicken every night. But thankfully, I managed to get dog food. Yep. You got puppy food? Yeah. Look at that face. Yeah, she's being such a good girl. Yeah. Yeah. You good girl. So, I'm actually wondering, yeah, this girl? Oh, please, this girl is so beyond loved. Yeah, she's my service pup. Well, no, I wouldn't give her, yeah, no, chicken bones are bad for dogs, but, I have, I could just cook up the chicken and cut it up. I'd have to cut it up for her anyways, simply because, she's Frankie and she scarfs things down. And, what's sad about this, is last week, last week I had my Section 8 inspection. Thank God, all done and gone. Although Section 8 is saying that whatever documents you have to send to them, you have to send it via email. So I'll have to figure that out if I have it, unfortunately, the banks are closed, so I don't think I can get the, unless if I know a notary that, Well, anyways, last week, just before Section 8 came in, oh yeah, Frankie's my service dog. I take her everywhere. Hey, Heather, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Yeah, so just before it went to chaos, and Section 8 came, the day before Section 8 came, Frankie got diarrhea. And then, I had to, I cleared it up real fast. Yeah. Yeah, that's where I'm at, Justin. Me too. Oh, I went to bed last night. I was really sick, actually. My stomach was bothering me, so I didn't.
What's for breakfast?
I don't know. I'm thinking about it.
Eggs?
No, but I'm thinking about it. Okay, calm down. We're thinking about it. Your school's gonna be dropping off breakfast and lunch today too. So yeah,
Yes?
they're gonna be bringing breakfast and lunch every day, Jacob.
Every day?
Yeah.
And Miss Westhoff is coming?
No, nobody's coming here.
Okay, good.
So.
I was scared.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's the new thing. I will have a vlog out tomorrow for week number 1. So yeah, he just ran in. The school dropped off a iPad here for him to do his homework. Unfortunately, he thinks that he could use it for YouTube Kids on there. I mean, the thing is, I mean, they did put that there, so I guess, you know, it's one of those things. But if you don't know this, I just saw an article on Yahoo. If you weren't here earlier in the live, Yahoo had an article that Disney, you know, they put out a new movie, Disney Onward. So because the kids can't go to the movies to see it, they actually are going to put it on the Disney Plus app, I think today. Frozen 2 is on there. Thankfully, my kids have no interest in Frozen. I thank the Disney gods because I am so not interested. Although I have to say, madness has set in if you actually want to check it out because it's there, you know. But I'm not going to. Um, you know, maybe we could all do videos of what we're watching on Netflix. That way we could all give like some inspiration. I'm doing a book reading every night of it's Big Little Lies. If you have access to Hulu, I believe the first 2 seasons are available on HBO. If you have the HBO expansion through Hulu. I don't know if season 3 is up. Supposedly they've unlocked the premium channels here in New York, but I don't think so. I'm not going to check it. I already paid for my damn premium channels through Hulu. So, you know, I hope at the very least maybe they'll start thinking about, oh, yeah. I don't have cable anymore, and DVDs I started getting rid of myself. Ah, there you go. Oh, man. You know, I mean, this is a great time for us YouTubers to shine right now. You know, like I said, I'm reading Big Little Lies every night through video because I did a poll and see how you guys wanted it, and everyone voted for a video. So I'm thinking about adding another book to it. You know, a different video series if you'd like. I could do one of those Harlequin romance novel type books for the ladies. No 50 Shades of Grey. I don't like that. I have it somewhere, but I'm just not. No. But I have tons of Harlequin books, and you know, if we're gonna be stuck here inside for the next God knows how long, I could put a few different book videos out. That's fine. I will have a vlog out tomorrow. Yeah, yeah. I think she's working on it. I think Jamie's working on it. You know, it's, the one thing that's hard is like, so before all this, I had stopped going live. Yeah, Harley Quinn books? Okay. More Nanny Boo Boo. Yeah, she's coming. Well, Nanny Boo Boo's kind of been doing TikTok a little bit. But the thing is with TikTok is they allow copyrighted material over there. So that's why I haven't posted anything on YouTube, is because, TikTok has different rules on copyright. So we'll have to get her out there. I mean, whatever videos I can post, I have posted on the Miss Kelly fan page. I haven't really posted anything on TikTok in a few days. I've been focusing mostly on YouTube. There's a nasty troll on TikTok right now. Ugh. Well, the only thing is, now I don't know how truthful. Oh, Nanny Boo Boo, that's my there's I have a couple of videos here on her. That's my comedy character. But now here's the thing, is from what I understand, is that YouTube is censoring things with Corona. Apparently we cannot have Corona in our title. We can't have it in our description, and we kind of have to, yeah, my alter ego. You know, somebody messaged me on Instagram about Nanny Boo Boo. They didn't like the fact that I made her face yeah, I know. Well, you know, I can understand why they're censoring, though. I mean, we've been going on for like 75 minutes now, talking about it a little bit here and there. But I guess, you know what it is? They don't want, I think they don't want hysteria. You know, they don't want fake news. Um, you know, we got to have some level. I guess they want to make sure that, you know, things aren't going to be insensitive because, you know, people are dying out there. But we do need to talk about it, you know. Supposedly we're calling it the beer, we can call it the beer virus because, you know, Corona's beer. So, yeah, I get it, you know. Yeah, that's exactly it. I mean, I think it's okay to talk about it, like, as in we talk about, you know, our feelings, but, you know, can't go too in depth. Also, I'm sure they're trying to avoid the racism part of it, because, like I said, I was live a couple of days ago, and somebody went off on, you know, on China, and I'm like, no, we can't say that, because we really don't know. The problem is we don't really know. Yeah, yeah, I guess they just don't want any further mass hysteria, you know? I get it, though. TikTok doesn't really, see, that's the other thing, is TikTok really doesn't, you know, censor too much. I don't know what the rules are on going live on TikTok. I haven't, I can't even find the live button on there, so maybe I'm not eligible to go live on there. But that's okay. I'll stick to YouTube, because I have y'all over here. You know, that's important. Um, it's definitely a very interesting time. Why, thank you, Mike. I appreciate it. It's definitely a very interesting time out there right now. But see, the way I see life is that we're the entertainers. No. TikTok doesn't monetize, simply because, TikTok your video is no more than 60 seconds long. So, no, they don't monetize just simply because of that. But what you can do is, while you can't monetize your TikTok, you can link your YouTube channel to TikTok. So, you know, you know, you know, they at least can see that you have a YouTube channel, and they can come on over here too. Unfortunately, with TikTok, and my TikTok, is I get a lot of kids following me, probably because of the dog and things like that. But, you know, it is what it is. But you know what? I have to say this, though. I mean, I'm monetized, and I haven't made any money throughout this whole thing. That's why if anyone, you know, has things to say, so I don't expect anything from anybody. That's just not the way life works for me. This is why I've been saying, you know, lately, instead of, you know, dropping a super chat, you know, I'm dropping my PayPal link. So if you'd rather, you know, support me directly, I mean, we were doing Amazon wish list, but now Amazon is only delivering essential items. But yeah, you gotta be you gotta be careful, you know, because, you know, we don't know, you know, we don't want to be insensitive either. That's one thing about this, is we got to be very, you know, careful about things. I mean, I'm not for censorship in any way, shape, or form, unless if it's, you know, you're saying something hateful and cruel. You know what I'm saying? But I can understand, you know, because kids are on YouTube. They shouldn't be on YouTube. They shouldn't be on TikTok either. But that's one thing I don't like about TikTok, is that there are a lot of children on TikTok. And, you know, I'm not like a heavy fan of Trisha Paytas. But, you know, she's doing her usual thing on TikTok, you know, where she gets in her string bikinis and thongs and things, and people are like, lady, this is meant for 12-year-olds. No, it really isn't meant for 12-year-olds. Your children shouldn't be on social media, period. I mean, my daughter is, Yeah, well, you could give it a shot. I mean, you could just open a TikTok account just to be able to watch this stuff. I mean, there's some really great stuff on TikTok. TikTok is just as diverse as YouTube is. There's a lot of channels that are just like this. There's a lot of thrifting channels, Dollar Tree channels. There's celebrities on there. Um, there's one lady that was giving tips on getting on PR lists too. I did sign up, and I'll see what happens there. The one thing I'm wondering about is what's going to happen to subscription boxes this month. I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to cancel BoxyCharm. I only got it this month because I was hoping, yeah, PR lists. So for ladies, yes, you can get on makeup PR lists. They could send you like their PR boxes. I haven't heard anything yet. I did try the tips, so you have to apply to be on a PR list. Oh, hold on a second. I'm gonna take you guys outside. We're taking it outside. I think my package was delivered. I just got a thing here. Of course, I'm gonna have to put this into my vlog somehow. Where the hell did my Crocs go? Oh yeah. So makeup companies put people on what's called a PR list, a public relations list. These are usually people who, like us, like on YouTube, influencer type folks. And I'm trying to find my Crocs so I can go get the mail. So they send people like us, a PR box for us to review. And it gets them, their views and people wanting to buy it. That's what Jeffree Star is. He's considered a beauty influencer. Beauty influencers, get that stuff. I mean, I took the tips on how to get on a PR list. I'm not sure if I'll get it. I'm sure a lot of things are closed right now, especially stuff like that, because who needs to be getting free makeup right about now. But I do wonder what's going to happen with my BoxyCharm boxes after this. I'm gonna cancel just in case. That's how I'm gonna rule it. I don't know what the hell happened to my Crocs. That's how I'm gonna do it, because a lot of companies are shutting down their warehouses. If you don't know, Amazon shut theirs down. That's why I stopped dropping my Amazon wish list, is because their warehouse is closing for non-essential items, which equal you can only purchase cleaning supply type stuff. What the hell are my shoes, guys? Wow. Everything's going missing now. See, now that's going to be the thing, is now that we're stuck inside, things are going missing. She might have taken my Crocs. So that is Frankie's thing there. So, oh, the Amazon thing? Oh, it's effective immediately. They are not shipping anything that isn't, well, that's what they're saying, is they're not shipping anything that isn't, I mean, unless if it's like a private seller type of thing, because like Amazon, like, it's whatever their stuff is, from what I understand. They're only shipping, from what I understand, they're only going to be shipping, whoops, sorry guys. Uh-oh, 1 second. I'm putting my shoes on. From what I understand, they're only, shipping cleaning supplies. That's what it is here. I mean, they just passed effective immediately. No, we can't go to haircut places and things like that. Yeah, well, yeah, I've heard that too. They're hiring more people. I'm guessing it's, like I said, they're shipping only. They're supposed to only be shipping the. Really? Oh, maybe that's not true. I only heard this because one of my subscribers was trying to buy something on my Amazon wish list, and it said that they couldn't do it because of it. I mean, who knows? There's a lot of conflicting news out there, but that's what I was told. Trying to find my keys. Oh Lord. This is the common denominator here. So I can never find my keys. See, that's why, I mean, it's cool that they gave me what do you call it? A mailbox with a key, but now I always lose my goddamn keys. Are you one of those people out there? Please make me feel better about that. Oh, wow. Interesting. Well, like I said, if it's not, that might be, was it stuff from their warehouse? That might be it too. From what I understand, it was stuff from exactly their warehouse. I could be wrong. Oh, there they are. Found my keys. I'm going to take you guys outside. Oh, wow. Well, weeds for the yard, that might count as something essential. Ah, perfect. My keys are the one thing I lose the most. My grandmother was always good at losing keys. I always say, thanks, Grandma, for giving me the worst talent you got. Losing the keys. So we're going to go outside for a hot minute. And I got to keep an eye out because Jacob's school is sending a school bus with his breakfast and lunch on it. So, I mean, I don't know. For me, I'm kind of feeling the need to be nice to my kids today. Anyone else feeling the need to be nice to their kids today? Because, this is going to be hard for them, I feel the seniors out there, they're not going to get their prom. They're not going to get to graduate, like, on the stage and things like that. It's that stuff that makes me feel terrible. These kids work so hard, and then boom, no more prom, no more, Oh, Isabel's school sending mail. Is this mine? Okay, Mercy Haven sent me mail. Who's this? World Wildlife Fund. You're the last people I want to be donating anything to. They're not an animal rights organization, if you didn't know. They are a animal welfare organization, and they support things that I do not. They support trophy hunting, and they support the seal hunt in Canada. I wonder if that's going to happen now, actually. If the world's on lockdown, I wonder if they're not going to go out and hunt seals right now. I hope not. Maybe this might be from this is appreciating. No, it's actually cold today. Yeah, it's a little chilly. It's been warm, though. I mean, minus today, it's actually been like in the 50s and 60s, which is not normal for us. I mean, that's why I'm wondering, I think about this, I think about how not normal any of this is, this warm weather is not normal for us. Snow today, no snow this year. It's definitely not normal for us. Frankie, what do you think? My hand sanitizer just came in. I'm terrible. Listen, I'm not stressing the whole hand sanitizer idea, to tell you the truth. I get it and I don't get it. I have some. I mean, the one thing y'all can do if you're looking to buy some is a lot of people out there, they buy tons of stuff when Bath and Body Works has their semi-annual sale. So I think that's how I'm getting the sense that I'm getting, is that they're like seasonal smells. And I'm not paying through the nose for it. This lot, I got 8 bottles for $13. And they're $1.95 a piece. I mean, 2 times 8 is 16, so it's actually not that bad. So it's not terrible. Frankie, you want to say hi? If anybody missed you, say good morning, girl. Yeah. Yeah? That's what you got to say about that, huh? What do you got to say about that? Yeah. You know what sucks is Dunkin' Donuts is closed. Well, it's not closed, but, well, the thing is, I don't know. Like, candles, I'm not usually allowed to burn them, but, yeah, she's going off to her nap land. You know what? I actually used the wax tarts. The wax melts. And you know which one smelled really cool? It was like an orange vanilla. Kind of smelled like Fruity Pebbles. I think scents of things that I'm not supposed to be eating anymore kind of works. Kind of feeds that beast a little bit, unfortunately, this whole Corona thing isn't really good for my diet because now I'm stuck inside and, you know, but they said you can take walks, so make sure you get out there and get into the fresh air. That's the one thing, whoops, the one thing they didn't do is they did not close our county parks. So county parks are still open, so you can go out and walk in the county parks. I don't know if 7-Eleven is like fully open. I saw some, you know, this is another thing is you got to be careful of conflicting posts. I had shared a post not realizing it because it was being shared into some of the donation type groups. We have local Facebook groups for donating things. And there was a post that was floating around saying that if you can't get your baby formula, to call the number on the back of the can and they'll help you. Apparently that's not true. So be careful with that stuff. I did share it to the Miss Kelly fan page because I want to be able to help y'all out too. You know, if I see something, I'd like to be able to help. One thing that I can say for sure, and it came from directly from these companies' sites, is that both McDonald's and Burger King are giving out free kids meals. I think McDonald's is Monday through Friday, and I don't remember if I'd seen like a time frame for Burger King, but Burger King, it's free kids meals with purchase of an adult meal. So hey, good morning, Prince Magnum. How you doing today? I'm gonna see if DoorDash is following that rule, the free kids meal. But the thing is, I eat a kid's meal, so that's kind of hard. I can't eat an adult meal because it's too big for me. You know, I'm trying to think about, you know, something today. But I gotta wait for Jacob's school bus to bring his breakfast and lunch. I mean, it's nothing, you know, the breakfast and lunch that they're bringing is nothing crazy. It's just, you know, just a sandwich and milk. They're bringing sandwiches, a white milk, chocolate milk, cereal. I think they might have given him an apple yesterday, too. An apple, maybe, and graham cracker, like Teddy Graham type things. You know. Yeah. You've been live for 4 days in a row. That's awesome, Prince Magnum. Yeah, I took a seat yesterday because the ham it's been a ham and cheese sandwich. No mayonnaise, but thankfully I have some. That's the weird thing that's weird is like they're selling out of all the pasta sauce. That's one thing that I couldn't get this week was pasta sauce. So I kind of like took the pizza sauce instead. I mean, it's pretty similar. The only pasta sauce that was left was like the spicy stuff and the sugar-free. And yes, Miss Kelly should be eating sugar-free, but there's some things that, you know, I don't like stress the sugar-free on, you know. But this is going to be bad for my diet because now I'm going to be stuck inside and, you know, maybe I'll have to, you know, like I said, treat the kids or something today and, you know. Oh, really? Oh, I thought it was all of them. Really? Oh. Well, Burger King, it said Burger King, it's all on their site. So they're saying all of the Burger Kings are at least doing it. Wow, so it's only depending on, well, they've been posting it here on Long Island, so I'm assuming the ones here are, there was one conflicting post, and I kind of hoped it was true that 7-Eleven was giving free lunches to kids, but apparently that's not true either. And I'm not sure if it's like completely true or false, but I think people are saying it because they don't want people going out too, you know, they don't want people going outside. I mean, yeah, I guess, you know, you'd have to go out to get it. You know, I hope people are smart about what they post, you know. That's why, like I said, that's why I think YouTube is censoring, you know, what we're saying because they just don't want a problem here, you know. So anyways, guys, I am going to end the live now, just simply because I'm going to figure out what to do with these kids for lunch. I may be back later if I can. If not, look around like 9, 10 o'clock-ish for the book reading video. And since y'all would like a Harley Quinn romance novel book, I'll do that too. But that'll be just a separate video. And I'll see you guys later. Stay safe. Wash your hands. Stay hydrated. And stay inside. Yep. Yeah, I'll see you guys later. Oh, I gotta go wash my hands now.